Hello everyone, I'm Blue Orion, and I'd like to welcome you to Overwatch Oversight. If you've come to learn more about Overwatch, operatives, missions, and strategies, then you've come to the right place. Let's go ahead and dive into some of those classified files. See what we can find here. Here's a good one. Let's take a look at everyone's favorite genetically enhanced ape from the moon. If that doesn't narrow it down to you, you know too many genetically enhanced apes. I'm of course talking about Winston. Winston is one of Overwatch's tank classes who focuses on high damage and high mobility. His main weapon is the Tesla cannon, which is a stun gun on steroids. It is high damage, close range, and it does continuous damage so long as you are holding the trigger and within range of the enemy. Now Winston likes to use his jump pack to further increase his agility so that he can get to out of reach places and right into the middle of battles. He also has a defensive ability called the shield projector, which allows him to place a shield on the ground or any object, putting a sphere of protection that he can actually leave if he wants to. And if all else fails, he turns to his primal rage, where he will let loose, set aside his high-tech weaponry, and attack enemies with savage strikes, multiple jumps, that will just devastate groups of enemies. Now, to further understand Winston, we're going to take a look at one of his missions that takes place at Watchpoint, Gibraltar. It turns out that Winston has been working on a prototype space drone in the hopes of re-establishing communication for Overwatch. This is a payload mission, so you will be escorting the drone from Winston's laboratory all the way to the rocket launch pad, where, if successful, you'll be able to launch it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mission. This is Winston's laboratory. As you can see, Reaper in the background is making quick work of destroying some classified materials. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Here's the main entrance. Winston's already making sure that it's properly secured. No one's coming in or out that way. So let's go ahead and go to the main entrance to the mission. Now we're going to want to throw down a shield projector here just in case anything happens so that we're protected as we come out. We're going to use that jump pack to jump into the thick of things so we can scout ahead and see what's going on. Looks like that way's blocked, so we're going to go around, and here we find a Widowmaker who is trying to sneak around. Looks like we found Symmetra, the utility unit. Go ahead and take her out. Here's their main defense unit, Bastion, with the heavy assault cannons and shield. Go ahead and take him out. I'm going to go back here and check and see what's going on here. Looks like we found their Mercy, who is their healing unit. Go ahead and get back on this drone. Make sure it's continuing down. Now this underpass is a choke point. Great for traps, so we need to be on our toes here. Looks like Bastion's going to do a quick pass through. And up ahead there's some more units. We're going to take cover under here. Good thing, because it looks like Farah was raining missiles down from above. Put down that shield to further protect people. Looks like we went ahead and took out Symmetra. Here's their Bastion unit again. Going to use our primal rage to do some heavy damage to her. Mercy here, and looks like we took out Mercy and Bastion. Not a bad trade. Put a shield unit. Looks like Farah is making some heavy damage on it. Let's see if we can't get to her. Looks like her higher mobility with that jetpack is just keeping her out of range. Here's Symmetra trying to prevent us from getting to the first checkpoint, but too little too late. Since we've made it to the first checkpoint, we've gotten some extra time and an advanced spawn point. But it looks like Widowmaker is taking us out. That high distance, high power rifle, Widow's Kiss, was just too much for us. Let's go ahead and use this advanced spawn point to further us and get us back into the battle. Let's check out what's going on here. Looks like Farah's taking off there. See what's going on here. Get the drone moving again with a shield unit around it. Now, looks like there's a enemy stronghold up here. Let's go ahead and do some damage. Release that primal rage and hit a whole bunch of units and a portal. Go ahead and take that out. That'll prevent the enemy units from quickly returning to the battle. They'll have to go the long way now. Symmetra was trying to take us out and almost succeeded, but luckily we were able to find a med kit. Reaper's there backing us up just in case. Zenyatta has stepped in and healing us some. That Bastion's putting down some heavy damage, so we're going to jump up there with our jump pack and take him out. Looks like Reinhardt's pushing hard against the drone, trying to keep it from the next checkpoint. Go ahead and do some heavy damage and disperse some of these enemies. Making good use of that Tesla cannon with its continuous damage. Let's go in here, and it looks like Bastion's trying to prevent us from being close to the drone. Let's go ahead and do some savage strikes. Look at them start running, trying to take cover. Weren't able to take anyone out, but did some heavy... Oh, what happened there? Looks like Farah's high mobility with her jetpacks and those longer range rockets were able to take us out. Let's get this portal and hurry up back to the battle. And look who we found. Farah, time for some payback. Looks like we've got this drone almost to this second checkpoint. If we can make it, looks like we just did. We get some more time and again an advanced spawn point. They were trying to gather and hold us back, but they just couldn't do it. Looks like Bastion up there is trying to take some shots at us. And we can make quick work. Oh, he's engaged his tank mode. His high mobility, running with high power, but it looks like he got caught by one of our Symmetra's turrets, and we were able to finish him off. Looks like Reinhardt is really trying hard to stop us. But we're going to go ahead and jump ahead and try and do some damage to Mercy and Farah. They are a bad combo for us, so if we can do some damage or it takes one or the other out, it would really be helpful. It looks like they're using their flying ability to just keep out of our range. Let's go ahead and check and see if maybe they're hiding around here somewhere. Maybe get them by surprise. Oh! That's a teleporter unit. Let's go ahead and take that out. Uh-oh, multiple enemies are attacking us. Oh, that's not good. Looks like Symmetra was able to take us out with her photon projector. Builds damage up and was too much. And sadly, that means she's right there to rebuild that teleporter. Not a good trade for us. Let's go ahead and get back to the drone and check out how our progress is going. Looks like Mercy's there, healing some units. There went Reinhardt, blasting through. Do some damage. Looks like we got him taken care of. Looks like we've got some inbound hostile units. Go ahead and place that shield projector down. Looks like Farah's trying to use her high mobility again and get some shots off at us. Her and Mercy are just a bad thing, so let's go ahead and Primal Rage. See if we can get in close and do some damage. Looks like we overshot it, but it did some major damage to Bastion. Looks like they're doing some bad damage to us, so we're going to go ahead and make a tactical retreat. And here's a medkit to top us off. Let's get back into the fight, because we're getting on the home stretch, because there's the rocket and the final checkpoint. They're going to give it all they got, so we need to step our game up here. So we're going to jump in, get right behind Bastion with our Tesla cannon. He was quick work. Symmetra's trying to slow us down and take us out. With our shield unit in place, we were able to do some serious damage to her and Reinhardt. That'll clear things up. Oh, and there's Hanzo's ultimate ability, clearing up the rest of them lagging behind. With that shield unit in place, we are about there. One quick kill to Bastion. That should do it. There we are. Winston team is victorious. They can stand tall today, that's for sure. Very, very dominated that mission. Now Winston has some great strengths, as you can see. High damage when he's up in close, can take on multiple enemies doing severe damage. Most people just can't keep up with it. Then he uses his jump pack to get into places that most people can't even reach, or just to jump in ahead and get into things quicker. And in this payload mission, his placeable shield, that shield projector, you just can't beat it. You can place it on that drone. It provides a safe spot as you're progressing through the map. It was just key in this match, in my opinion. Now, he does have some weaknesses. One of them is he has no long range. He has to be up in close and personal if he's going to be effective at taking out enemies. Going along with that, his shield, once it's in place, it doesn't move. So if something's going on ahead, he has to go in and hope that he out-damages them and his power armor is just enough to make it through. Now that concludes my review of Winston. What do you think about him? Are you excited to play him? I know I'm looking forward to him. And as soon as they raise my security access level to beta, I can see him being one of the first players that I try out. Well, that completes this session of Overwatch Oversight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to get a hold of me, I can be reached at operativblue@gmail.com. That's with a 3 at the end of blue. Or on Twitter, you can find me at BlueOrion with a 30 in the middle. Stay tuned for future broadcasts.